Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a report from Silver Star Properties REIT, and let me tell you, it's not quite the Hollywood ending you might expect from a company with star in its name. This report is like finding out your favorite movie sequel was directed by someone else. We are going to discuss a shakeup in their leadership, focusing on who's in, who's out, and how the votes went down. It is like watching a corporate soap opera, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can share thoughts and insights and participate in discussions about recent reports. So this report is called an 8K, a type of filing companies use to tell the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, about big changes. The date that kicks everything off is June 2, 2025. Think of it as the day the music changed for Silver Star Properties. First up, we're going to look at changes with the company's leaders. It is like following the plot twists in a drama. The main event here is the results of a shareholder vote, specifically a consent solicitation from January of 2024. A consent solicitation is when a company asks its shareholders to approve something without holding a formal meeting. On June 2, 2025, the votes from that solicitation were counted. This vote was to elect members to the board of directors. The winners, Gerald W. Haddock, James Still, and Jack Tompkins, are in as new board members. The shareholders supported these three. They got over 51% of all the shares that exist and about 81% of the shares that agreed. But here's the kicker. As of January 2024, Alan Hartman is no longer a board member. So one person is out and three are in. You can actually check out the official results in Exhibit 99.1 attached to the report if you are into the nitty-gritty details. Speaking of exhibits, let's talk about what else is included in this filing. There's Exhibit 99.1, the Inspector of Elections final report. An Inspector of Election makes sure the votes are counted correctly. The final report from the January election is a pretty dry read, but again, you can check it out for all the details. Now let's step back and think about what all this means. A shake-up at the board level can signal a lot of things. Maybe the company is trying to change direction, maybe there was disagreement on the previous board, or maybe it's just time for fresh perspectives. In this case, we see three new faces joining the board and one familiar one leaving. It looks like shareholders agreed on the changes. For Silver Star Properties, this change in leadership could mean new strategies, new priorities, and maybe even a new vision for the company. Board members play a big role in setting the course for the company, so these kinds of changes are a pretty big deal. Now, my take on all of this, it's hard to say for sure without knowing all the behind-the-scenes stuff, but I would say that some kind of shake-up happened. You don't usually get new board members and a departure all at once without something going on. The report itself doesn't give much away other than the results of the vote. It's up to the new board to prove their worth and guide Silver Star Properties forward. Alright, that's our breakdown of Silver Star Properties' latest leadership shuffle. What do you think about these changes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate filings. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description where you can share insights and participate in discussions about recent reports. Thanks for watching. See you next time.